So, what is Christian Zionism?
Yes, it's basically a belief that, and there's many different streams of it, but kind of the core theology is Christians, evangelicals, believe that Israel has to be in possession of their land, the physical land of quote unquote Israel, the land that was promised to them as they read the Hebrew Bible by God to Abraham. I mean, we're going back, thousands and thousands of years ago. And of
This is
course, that
Old
would mean,
Testament material.
yeah, this is straight out of the book. Literally, the first book of the Bible, Genesis. God promises Abraham the land of Canaan, which is modern day Israel. And that's tied with end times events because it has to do with what we call eschatology, which is a theological term, which means the sort of doctrine of end times or the last days, the end of the world. So if the Jews are in their homeland, this is where Jesus is going to return to. That's where the Battle of Armageddon is going to be fought between the forces of Jesus and the forces of Satan, the final battle, so to speak. Then there's going to come the end of the world. So there's a whole huge Christian theological end times wrapped up in all that. That's why it's so important that the Jews have to be in the land of Israel. So America must support Israel. So Christian nationalists look at that verse and they say, aha, okay, so if we bless Israel, quote unquote, we support Israel, God will bless us as a nation. So therefore, and if we don't support Israel, God will curse us. Because of course they see America as a Christian nation, and what a good Christian nation should be doing is supporting Israel so that God can bless America. You see, it all somehow works out in the end for
Right.
everybody.
Okay, and that is actually not a sideline piece of information to just kind of park and forget about. What
Oh
what
no.
what what you just said or described is core to what is driving right now American foreign
Yeah.
policy having to do with Israel. People are aghast right now at the very militaristic and some have described as genocidal moves of Netanyahu. And why, how, in what justification could exist to do this, to bomb hospitals, to kill innocent people? Well, if the Jewish people in Israel have their view of their place and their land, and it's religious and cultural and social. It's a whole mix of things. When we talk about Christian nationalists and Christian Zionists, this is a religious crusade.
Yeah.
And so what we're looking at here is the backbone of this is a religious persecution, a religiously driven persecution of
Yeah.
anybody who supports what is perceived to be Israel's enemies.